Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Number 164 in lane 3 achieved 11:16 in the 100-meter dash. Isn't that something?
Yeah, he's the most experienced athlete in the field.
He won the first place.
Good boy.
You haven't spent much time with Sophia lately. Are you speaking to each other at the moment?
No, we're not. We've been drifting apart for a while.
But you two used to do everything together. I thought you really enjoyed each other's company.
We did, but since she started her new job, all she does is hang out with her new friends from work.
Can't you hang out with them, too?
I could, but all they ever talk about is work, so I always end up feeling left out.
Maybe you should invite her over for dinner, so it's just the two of you.
I tried that a few weeks ago and she ended bringing a pal from work with her. She's so busy these days that it's just impossible to hang out with her.
It can't be that bad. She was always a really good friend to you.
You're right. She would never talk about me behind my back or hold a grudge. But she just doesn't seem very interested in our friendship anymore.
She's probably just excited about her new job. You should give her some time. It would be a shame to lose such a good friend.
I've given her enough time. I'm over it now.
I still think you two should try to patch things up.
I think I just have to accept the fact that it's time for us to go our separate ways. What's the name of the girl that has just passed us?
Her name is Rose. Why?
She's so pretty. I'd like to make friends with her.
Oh, shut up. She's already got married.
Hi, Anna. I haven't seen you for ages. Where have you been?
I've been away on holidays for some time.
No wonder I haven't seen you recently. Where did you spend your holidays?
I went with my husband. Our first stop was Bangkok. We stayed there for 5 days. Then we flew to Hong Kong, stopover for 3 days. Our last stop was China. We visited the Great Wall.
You must have a wonderful time.
Yes. We enjoyed ourselves very much. Have you traveled much, Luke?
No, my wife doesn't like traveling. We haven't been traveling for more than 10 years. The first time we traveled together was in 1978 when we just got married. We spent our honeymoon in the Alps.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Some people like traveling, some don't. My husband didn't like traveling at first, either. He said, "What's the use of traveling? A waste of money and a waste of time." At last I got him on the move. After all, he loved me. We went to Bali, Indonesia, one of the most beautiful places in the world. That trip left a very deep impression on him. Since then, whenever we have holidays and money, we'd like to patronize the travel agency. Isn't it a bit dull to shut yourself at one place all your life? John, I'd like you to meet Charles Brown, our new manager at the airport.
Yes, certainly. How can I recognize him?
He is short, well-built, and he's got light blonde hair.
Is there anything else?
He has a mustache, if I remember correctly, and a light complexion.
How old is he?
He is in his late 30s.
Well, I shouldn't have any trouble recognizing him. What time does his flight arrive?
At 2:30.
Are you interested in history?
Yes, I am. I enjoyed studying it at school, though I had trouble remembering all the dates, so my teacher never gave me good marks.
I love history, but I've always thought that learning the reasons behind events is more important than remembering exactly when they happened.
I wish you had been my history teacher. I might have got better marks.
Some people say that history repeats itself.
What does that mean? The same events never happen twice, do they?
The idea is that the people and dates change, but the reason why things happen stay the same.
I see. I think I'd agree with that statement. People often seem to make the same mistakes over and over again.
Sam, what shall I do with my stocks? Will I lose money?
There's a possibility.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you don't sell your shares now, it's quite likely that you'll end up losing your shirt.
Is that so?
Absolutely. Take my word for it. We'd like a half-day package.
We offer many different seawater treatments.
How many can we choose?
The Aquamedic pool is included. You can choose 3.
We'll do the seaweed wrap, the jet bath, and the foot massage.
Okay, here are your robes. You can go shower first. How many people are in your family?
As you know, China has a single-child policy. Therefore, there's just my husband, my daughter and I. What about in your family?
I have 1 daughter and 1 son. Then there's my husband and I. What about your parents? Do they live with your family?
Not anymore. They live with my brother now. And yours?
My parents live by themselves now. When they get older, they'll probably go to a retirement home. Do you just have 1 brother?
No, I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. What about you?
I also grew up in a big family. I have 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters.
How long have you been married?
About 7 years now. And you?
I've been married for about 5 years. What do you think about divorce?
It's becoming more and more common. However, I don't ever want to get divorced myself. What about you?
If my husband cheated on me or treated me badly, I would get a divorce.
If that happens, maybe you could marry my brother and we could become in-laws.
Ha ha. I'll keep that in mind, but don't tell my husband.
Of course not.
ABC Rent-A-Car. May I help you?
I would like to rent a car. What kind of car do you have?
We have Volkswagen, Pinto, Plymouth and Datsun.
What is the rate?
$20 per day for Volkswagen, Pinto and Datsun, and $27 for Plymouth.
How about mileage and gas?
There is no charge for mileage. And fill up the gas when you return the car to us as it is not included.
Okay, I'll try a Pinto. I want to rent a car for 1 week.
All right, sir. May I have your driver's license?
Here you are. I'd love to have my own farm.
It would be very hard work. Are you sure?
I wouldn't mind getting up early morning and the physical work would make me fit and healthy.
Running a farm would be totally different to your current job.
That's one reason I'd like to try it. I'd really like to get away from working 9 to 5 in an office.
You'd need a lot of training before becoming a farmer. It's not something you can just walk into.
My uncle owns a farm and I've spent some time working with him. I love being in the countryside with farm animals and green fields.
Well, I'd certainly come and visit you. It would be great to take a working holiday on a farm. I'd love to get away from hustle and bustle of the city for a while.
Why don't you go out with Jack?
He makes me sick. The last thing I want to see is to lose face before my friends.
That's really unbearable.
But you know, things cannot always go as you expect.
So get prepared for everything.
Haven't run into you for ages.
It really is. You've changed so much.
Really? You hurt Ben's feelings.
So?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.